So I just shut the power off. So I have no power here. No power here. And no power here. So now I know it's on the same circuit. So what I'm planning on doing is actually probably putting a GFCI here, and to load the rest I just have to double check and see if that's going to work out. And we'll double check for power. Good. Yeah, this is all 12 gauge, and it's on a 20 amp breaker. Man, 12 gauge ain't easy to deal with, I'll tell you that, especially solid. There's tape on here. Sure, that's the insulation is probably nicked on it. Yeah, so this was this is for the dishwasher. Gorgeous. I always like to check the splices while I'm in the boxes. I'm in there, right? Might as well. Okay. I want to remove this neutral. Since it's nicked, I'll get rid of this pigtail. Yeah, and this ain't right. See how there's two hots tied to that? That's just right for one wire. So that's our switch leg for the light going up, or for the kitchen sink. This is our hots. And our neutral. Get all that garbage out of there. So now that I'm looking at this, you have two hots and neutral coming in here, which makes me believe that the neutral is being shared on this one also. I'm gonna double check real quick that, make sure this is our hot coming in. I'm gonna turn the breaker back on and then see if that's our power coming in, but I'm pretty sure that's our power coming in now. And then this is probably gonna be our outlets coming down here. We've got a mess. So they're right next to each other again. So I'm going to turn on my kitchen. And then see if, I'll turn both on. Let's see if this is the hot one. Yep. That's power coming in. Dead. So, power coming in. Guessing this is the outlet. This is my switch for the light. So I'm going to turn the power back off. And we're going to do some continuity tests. Since I already cut that hot, I disconnected it. Our outlet should be dead already. Should be. Dead. Dead. So I'm just gonna turn the power off and work on this. Okay, so we got a mess of wires. Power's off, and then see, it's all off. So I left that dishwasher circuit alone. Right now, this is our power coming in. Goes to my switch, and also goes to my line side of my GFCI. And then right here is my outlets going to the right. So I put that on my load side, my hot, my neutral, my load right here. And then also the dishwasher has to be on it has to be GFCI protected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an arc fault and GFCI breaker on it for the dishwasher. Come on. There we go. Still dead. No power's going to it. So that's that one. And then this one. So that's our power coming in, power coming out. And then this one, power coming in, and then I already tested this and it goes to the oven. So I'm actually gonna GFI protect that also. And all these boxes are already pre-grounded. They have the Romex coming in and they use ground clips, like I said before. So here is the extension I was talking about. This is for a single gang. They have it split so you can put on afterwards. So all you do is, could have slid right over it, but whatever. Just demonstration. Slips right in. Usually. There we go. So now everything's protected. There's metal in this whole cavity now where the electrical is going to be. And I would definitely tape this when your outlet. I've been taping it this whole time, but this is going to be awfully close to the outlet. Luckily, I'm not putting a GFI here. It's all 12 gauge. We're going to put a 20 amp receptacle here. And it's on a 20 amp breaker. Okay, we'll ground it. Snug up the unused side. Hot side. Tape it up. Oh, before we do that, we'll do the pull test again. Should probably pull the screws out. We're not going to be using those. Well, maybe. We'll see. So all I did over here was just hook up the hots and hook up the neutrals together. And then I just grounded it to the box. Box is already grounded with the existing metal clip on the side of the box. I put this one back together. That thing's all good. I'm gonna tape this up and put the extension on and then put the cover back on and we're gonna test it. So I just turned the breaker back on, or the breakers. This is for the light. Turn it back off. This is for the GFCI. I already pressed it in already. Good. good. And actually, you know what? We'll just test it right here, right now. So that just clicked it. That's good. We'll check this too while we're here. Good. So that's good. We're gonna trip it. Good. And then also, the oven's on the GFCI. So we're gonna hit this and trip this, and that trips it. Because it's wired in. So I got the power coming in here, and loading this outlet, in the oven. So I still have to put arc fault breakers in, but so I ended up looking at the panel some more and realized all these circuits are sharing neutrals. So what gave it away was the red wires, because I traced them back. If you see that, you have 2 hots going in there and 1 neutral. So that's a 3-wire Romex, and then the blacks usually just are 2 wires. But the 3-wire Romex is like black, red, and a neutral, and 2 wires is black and white. So I just looked at all the reds, and that's what gave. I really don't like shared neutrals, because if somebody doesn't know and because if you look at these, you have to tie them together. They're when they're next to each other, they're on separate phases. Each phase right there. So if you were to move one of these, say you take this one and you take this tie off and you put it down here, so now you have the 2 that are sharing neutral like this. Boom, now you just double the amperage on the neutral now that you're sharing. Yeah, so if you put them on the same phase and they're sharing neutral, it's just gonna double the amperage on the neutral. But that's a wrap for this Saga. Have a good night.